When you die, do you grow up again? I woke up running. I don't know what I was running from. All I know is that I was cold and scared. We should get one thing clear right off the bat. Being dead is nothing like you hope it'll be. If you're thinking you get to hug your mom and dad, or you finally get to meet Abe Lincoln, you're wrong. It's kind of like being hit on the back of the head with a crowbar and waking up in an empty ambulance. I needed a smoke. Thank God I got to keep those. In case you don't have it figured out yet, this is the guy who killed me. The boss of the organization I worked for saw him as a sort of right-hand man. A successor, if it came to that. But most of the street-level guys, like me, thought of him as a huge pain in the ass. He always had his hands in your business, looking over your shoulder kind of shit. He skimmed. And on top of that, he was fucking nuts. Back when he was dealing, he got hooked on this junkie stripper, who one day the dumb bitch OD'd off his stash. He was never quite the same after that, as you'll soon see.
Look, I'm just gonna come out and say this. I need your help.
That's fucking rich, dude.
Here we go.
We grew up together, man. Do you remember that?
Yeah, well, that was a long time ago.
Well, some of us forget faster than others. You move on to kiss bigger and better asses, and what? I'm just supposed to sit around on my fucking hands until you need my help? That's what you think,
Can we
isn't
not
it?
make a fucking issue of this, please?
You have a hell of a way of asking for help, man.
So you will help me.
Fuck. Yeah. So what's the fucking problem?
The smartass with the long hair is called Kevin. He was a dealer, but he was too soft. He was loyal like a dog and only cared about keeping his kids happy.
Wow.
The boss used him because he knew that you can't buy that kind of loyalty. Got him doing all the shit jobs no one else wanted. I guess the boss had dirt on him. He could get dirt on the Dalai Lama if you gave him long enough. When I look back, I realize not many people are going to miss me, but everyone loved him. I hate to think about his two little girls, all alone in this kind of world. But I guess there's not much I can do about that anymore.
Did you hear about that incident last night?
Yeah. Shit's getting hot, man. There's gonna be a war over this. He's fucking pissed.
Well, he's always pissed about something.
You know what your fucking problem is, man? You don't have enough goddamn respect.
Well, hey, take a look at yourself and take a look
No,
at me.
you take a look at yourself. There's a reason I'm not wearing a flashy fucking suit and driving a goddamn Benz. It's because I'm too smart for my own good. I pay on time, I keep my head down, but you? Fuck. You think he's just gonna step aside and make room for the little golden
You have
boy?
no idea what I think.
Yeah? Listen, man. And listen good. Because I know what the fuck I'm talking about. People like you, people who want the fucking crown or whatever, they usually end up with their heads on display. Outside the castle.
So what happened?
What happened when?
Last night.
You mean you didn't hear?
Yeah, I heard. What did you hear?
As far as we know, our guy meets with their guy. And this type of meeting is not supposed to take place without his permission. Full fucking disclosure. Our guy is kind of a dipshit, and he should have been watching his own ass. Their guy doesn't like something that our guy has to say, so he gives, like, some kind of a signal to somebody. And all of a sudden, out of nowhere, bam! Back of the fucking head. Execution style.
So there's another guy?
No fucking shit there was another guy. Dude, I saw the pictures. It was fucking gnarly, man. I never saw brains before, so that was kind of sick. You know they're not actually purple.
Yeah, I know.
Well, I haven't been in this business a long fucking time. But if there's one thing I know for sure, you don't ever take a meeting alone. Unless you want to die. the craziest thing is they found all this, like, satanic shit around the body. There was like a pentagram and other stuff, man. It was real weird shit.
There are some things and some people you don't want to see, and don't want to think about, and don't want to talk about. I don't care how much I've changed. I still don't want to talk about her. I smoked almost constantly to mask the odor of rotting wood and mold and old dirt and something nastier that gave off the smell of putrefaction. My supply of cigarettes seemed endless, and I thought the Surgeon General would have shit himself if he knew what they let you get away with here. If you want to know why I came back in the first place, I honestly couldn't say. I wasn't working with much in the way of short-term memory or sense. I just stood there and listened to the sound of my own breathing, waiting. I wished I had somewhere to run to. Somewhere I could hide. But death is just like living. Most of the time, your only option is to take the hit and keep on running. Anything else, and you're just fooling yourself.
So what did you want to talk about?
I haven't exactly had it easy since, Jess.
Died? You know you're never gonna get over her unless you accept the fact that she's fucking dead. I was hoping that wasn't what this little meeting was about. But guess what? Big fucking surprise. I mean, what are you gonna do, man? Tell me. What the fuck are you gonna do? You gonna just sit around and stay depressed and pity yourself until you're dead too?
No.
I'm sick and tired of you whining about the same fucking shit.
You know what? This is a fucking mistake. This is a fucking mistake.
What the fuck, man? Where you going? God damn it. What the fuck? What the fuck, man?
I shouldn't have expected you to understand. Yeah. No one can.
Oh yeah, I mean, no one has ever had anyone die on them before. That's a brand fucking new concept. You're a goddamn pioneer. Now give me my fucking lighter.
Everyone wants me to just give up, accept this, move on, but that is not the answer. That is not the fucking solution.
What is the fucking solution?
Resurrection.
Oh, fuck, man. You're joking. Are you joking?
No, I'm not. If you realized the lengths I'd gone to, you wouldn't find this funny at all. I was told that I could petition for her to be returned to me. All it requires is a desire and a directness of purpose that most of his petitioners lack. I realized that the benefit of having half of my existence returned to me far outweighed the cost to the world of a few individuals. I don't think it's any great loss. Most would probably thank me for a service that I've provided.
Did you fucking kill that kid last night?
That is entirely immaterial.
Entirely? Do you realize what the fuck is gonna happen when he finds out? We're gonna lose a fuckload of money over this.
This may be hard for you to hear, but I'm not overly concerned with business right now.
Then what the fuck am I doing here?
I need an alibi.
Are you fucking nuts?
Look, I realize you don't believe much of what I've told you. And that's fine, but give me your word that you'll back me up on this. And I can get you anything that you want. Anything.
Wow. Really? Just, do you even hear what the fuck is coming out of your mouth? You're talking about sacrificing people to the fucking devil. Look, man, I'm sorry. But I am not going down on your goddamn ship. I'm done.
Can I at least trust you to keep your mouth shut about this?
No. No, you can't. If you want to go around chanting and drawing little fucking pentagrams on the ground and sacrificing people, that's your goddamn business. But when you start to fuck with my bottom line, we got a problem.
Yeah, well, if that's the case, then I can't let you leave here.
You're gonna pull that shit on me?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Fine. Ah, you fucking cocksucker! Fucker! Come on!
Just beyond the moment of death, after the terror passes, there's a blank space. Then, a brilliant white light, like you've been told there would be since you were a child. And then you realize it's just a single naked bulb in an empty basement, thousands of miles from anywhere. And you're alone again. Like you've always been. Who the hell are you? I said, who the hell are you? What is this place?
I don't know. What do you think it is?
I don't know. I went outside and it looks like a barn. Kind of in the middle of nowhere.
A barn. In the middle of nowhere. Well, that's descriptive. Do you remember how you got here?
No.
And you don't think that's strange?
Who the hell are you?
Why don't you come have a seat? There you go. All comfy? Good. Look, I'm gonna give you this one because I'm feeling kind of generous today. Wait for it. You're dead.
What?
Yep. Botched drug deal. Shot in the head. Bam! Brains, skull pieces everywhere. Very gruesome. You're taking this rather calmly. I've had a lot of cases, and you're reacting rather well.
I guess I just didn't really think about it very much.
Well, that's not really new for you, now is it?
What's that supposed to mean?
It means you never really thought about much in your life. You ended up here, so...
So, where the fuck am I? Hell?
No, there is no hell.
Then where am I?
Okay. When you were a kid, did you ever go to the doctor? Don't answer that. So, when you went to the doctor, there was a waiting room, right? That's what this place is. A waiting room. And I decided it was time to call you in. Now, I'm not saying I'm a doctor. I handle billing. But if you play your cards right, you get out of here. See what's next. I'm not going to explain it anymore, just so you know.
Can't you just tell me?
That's not what you're here for. You're here to figure this out on your own. You've taken the easy way your entire life, and now you have to take responsibility and fix this yourself.
Whoa, wait a minute. I haven't taken the easy way. You don't even know me. You can't say that about me. I've had it hard my whole goddamn life.
Kid, I can say anything I fucking want about you. You think just because you were a little poor that you know the bleakest depths of sorrow? Boo-hoo. There are millions of people alive right now that have it much worse than you ever did. All you have is yourself now. So, why don't you tell me why you're here and what you've seen?
I think I saw my parents,
Okay.
and I saw myself.
Who are the people downstairs?
People I knew. People that surrounded me as I got older.
No. They were people you chose to surround yourself with.
What about my parents?
What? You think they're to blame for your mistakes and all the things that went wrong in your life?
No, I just...
Why do you think you blame your parents for everything that went wrong in your life?
Because my parents never loved each other, okay? And ever since I was born, surrounded by this contempt and distrust and abusive bullshit from him, and I spent my whole fucking life trying to get something better, so you can't tell me I didn't have it fucking hard.
Do you think carrying that protective armor will do anything to help you here? I promise you, it won't.
I still don't know what to do.
How did you feel when you saw those people?
I felt Scared. Disgusted.
Why?
Because I saw what I became.
Look, those things, people, those are reflections of your thoughts, your mind, pieces of your existence. And those pieces never had a chance to form a cohesive whole, because you allowed your parents and the people you surrounded yourself with to define who you thought you should be. You need to overcome those limitations here in order to make the transition. Do you understand what I'm trying to say?
I think. Yeah.
Excellent. We have some paperwork to sign, and then we can get started.
Don't so many miles, my Amazon worn out. Don't so many miles, my Amazon.
Hey, Ruddy! How's it going?
Where the fuck am I?
Where do you think you are?
Inside your mom's ass?
Guess again. You figure it out, wise guy.
Yeah. Your sister's ass.
Christ. You know, I was gonna try and be cool. Play nice. But you're just a fucking asshole. Look at this shit.
I guess you're just like a really big fucking pussy, huh?
At least I'm not a fucking psychopath.
The fuck are you talking about, pussy?
I was there today. He had you followed. I saw everything. Heard you talking about your dead girlfriend. How you couldn't live without her. How you'd stop at nothing to get her back. Who's the pussy now? Then I heard you admit that you killed the kid. Which, by the way, he already fucking knew. You're not as goddamn smart as you think you are. Oh, yeah. Then I saw you kill your friend. Not even gonna get into that, devil worship shit.
Look, I'm sorry. I know how much pressure he puts on you, but I think we can...
Don't even fucking try! You, who came from fucking nothing. How could you betray the organization? The man who fucking gave you everything. Over what? A piece of ass? Man, you can get that shit anywhere. Just don't get it.
God, you are an obnoxious little man.
You should watch your mouth.
Why should I watch my mouth? You obviously brought me here so Daddy could have a word with me and then shoot me in the head, right? Right. So why the fuck should I watch what I say? Someone like you talking to someone like me about duty. They have
The knuckle-dragging, asexual man-child doing the hits.
Fuck you! Fuck! God! I hate dealing with shit like you. Think I wouldn't rather be dealing? Telling people what the fuck to do? Driving around in a fucking Mercedes all day? This is a messy goddamn job. And people like you don't have the fucking stomach for it. I saw you when you killed your friend. You were about to cry. You're weak.
I am not fucking weak.
Let me tell you something. You would absolutely shit your pants if you were ever confronted with something truly horrific. He's ready now.
I'd rather be the devil, oh, rather be the devil. Be that woman mine, that woman mine. Oh, she was evil, oh, she was evil. Woodward, hand in hand, hand in hand.
I don't know what you want. Just tell me what you want, and I'll...
Enough! You are a fucking idiot. You could have had it all.
But the devil is evil, oh, devil is evil.
You are a fucking idiot.
As he can be. I try to be, oh, try to be. Try to be nice and kind, nice and kind.
In the pines where the sun never shines, you'll shiver when the cold wind blows. There's a grave in the pines where the sun never shines. There's a grave that's shaded with the pine. We used to sit and tell of our love in the pines where the sun never shines. But now she's gone like the turtle dove in the pines, in the pines, in the pines. That icy grave that lies on the hill, I know she's cold up there. I love her dearer than all this world, for there never was one so fair. I'm an old-time round who's done gone down. This life is blank to me, for the only one I ever loved was taken away from me. I have my friends, I have my foes, but life to me is blind. She's sleeping now in a cold, dark grave, in the pines, in the pines, in the pines. I'm going away, but I won't come back on a lonesome railroad line. But I can't forget that sweet little girl who sleeps in the pines, in the pines.
I didn't know the hitman well at all. I didn't even know his first name. He was always in the background, hiding in the shadows. All I know is that he did what he was told. It must be hell, spending your whole life doing what you're told. He was probably relieved when he realized it was over.
You know, this used to be much more difficult for you. They used to send you back as a ghost. Problem was, it took for fucking ever, and I had to handle like 50 cases at a time. So one day I said, enough of this shit. And they came up with a different way of doing it. Now, I don't think this is as effective for you, but it is somewhat more efficient. And after all, that's all they care about, efficiency.
I thought you said it was your idea to have it changed.
Look, this is all beside the point. You see what you're doing here, right? You're putting up defenses. And you're avoiding the main issue. You do see that, don't you?
Yeah, I guess. I mean...
I guess? Kid, do you ever just answer yes or no to a question? What did I ask you?
What, you don't remember?
I remember. I'm asking if you remember. You've been BSing for the last 3 hours. I just want to make sure. Do you remember?
Okay. Yeah. What did I covet most in life?
And?
And you don't think covet is kind of an outdated word to use? I don't know, man.
It's easy. When you woke up in the morning, what was the first thing you thought about most days?
Money.
There. Was that so ridiculously difficult?
I mean, what do I, or what did I want? A house, a car, a family. If I want those things, I need money. What else was I supposed to do with my life?
What else? Okay, yeah, you're right. If you get another go around, just step over everything and everyone in your way to get what you want and see if it pays off. And then when it doesn't, get pissed because you didn't start high enough in the food chain. Kid, the people that run the show have the same mindset as you, but they're just a little bit smarter and a lot more ruthless. I've had countless people, rich, poor, whatever, make the same damn speech. It's a fucking game, a game of control, and you spend your whole life playing as hard as you can.
How the hell are people supposed to live then? I mean, it's not good, but it's the way the world is.
I'm not saying you shouldn't have wanted money. What I'm saying is, you gotta realize that there was a better way to live.
I don't know.
Yeah, I get that. What made you happy?
Happy?
Yeah, you know, not the things you bought. Your experiences. Little things that might seem insignificant or trivial.
Okay. Every Saturday morning, I'd have to walk across the bridge to make deals and stuff. Every day as I'd be coming across this bridge, there'd be this old black guy coming across the other side. The first few times we saw each other, we just nodded or whatever. But eventually, he walked up to me and introduced himself. He was really friendly, funny guy. His name was Samuel, not Sam. Eventually, he was like, "Hey, I got an extra rod in case you want to join me."
Did you?
Well, that time, yeah. And it was great. We just sat there, and he had this cooler full of old beer he used to drag with him everywhere. He just kind of told me about his life and where he'd been.
Did he ask you to join him again?
Yeah, but then I got busy.
This guy, did he seem happy to you?
Samuel? Actually, he was probably one of the happiest people I ever met.
And did he have a lot of money?
Well, I don't think he had much of anything, really, and he was much happier than I ever was.
You know, kid, life is meant to be enjoyed. You're lucky to have even had one. I think I can send you across confidently. Do you have your payment?
Payment?
Yeah, you know, for the guy who does the ceremony.
Wasn't I just supposed to have had this big realization about money?
Look, dude, I don't make the rules. All I know is you gotta pay the guy before he'll send you across. Trust me, you don't want me doing that thing. One time I blew it so bad, sent this guy to the wrong place. All that fire.
I thought you said there was no hell.
Well, there was for that guy. I thought they were supposed to be prepping you guys for this stuff down there.
What?
Half payment on your person at the time of death. It's one of the most fundamental religious concepts known the world over.
I've never heard of it.
Well then, I must be crazy.
What are we gonna do then?
Look, the procedure is to write a letter to the Board of Inquiry. And then that's going to go through an appeals process, and then another Board of Inquiry. And then if it gets through that, it might make it to the desk of one of the magistrates. That's if everything goes according to plan, which, around here, very rarely happens. Chances are, along the way, one of the secretaries will just burn it.
Why would they burn it?
I don't know. It's just the way things are.
What am I supposed to do then?
Give me a minute.
When he turned the corner and left me alone, something changed. Then the light coming through the door turned gold, like the morning sun. The wind smelled sweet, like spring. I knew what I needed to do. When you die, you wake up on a road. On your back, there's a weight. The road is long, hard, as cold as 1,000 winter nights, but you must keep moving. The weight bends your back, crushing your bones, buckling your legs. The weight is your life. Everything you've been, everything you've done. I've not been to the end of the road, and I'm not sure if I ever will. I don't know if I need to go.
Who the hell are you? What is this place?
But if I meet you along the way... I don't know. What do you think it is?
I met a man down in my next life. He showed a story bright of a kid. Well, what is this? He said, what do you think it is? It is show of a life untold that came to light as if I know, but his face looked exactly like mine. I said I'm no fool, I'm just a kid. I guess that's it. Said I think about it all the time. I think about it over everything. I know I'm not alright in the head. No, but don't tell me that I am dead. No, not yet. Said I think about them all the time. I think about them over everything. Thought everything was fine in the end. No, but don't tell me that I am dead. Well, I guess that's it. So I look back at him. He showed no fear as I didn't know. So what do I do now? He said, just because you're dead doesn't mean a thing. You know, everybody's time comes and goes around me. So what makes you special. I said I'm no fool, I'm just a kid. I guess that's it. Said I think about it all the time. I think about it over everything. I know I'm not alright in the head. No, but don't tell me that I am dead. No, not yet. Said I think about them all the time. I think about them over everything. Thought everything was fine in the end. No, but don't tell me that I am dead. But I guess that's it. Don't you tell me it's my story. Don't you tell me I'm dead. No, not yet. Don't you tell me it's my story. Don't you tell me I'm dead. No, not yet. Said I don't you tell me it's my story. No, but don't you tell me I'm dead. No, not yet. Said I don't you tell me over everything. It's my story. No, but don't tell me that I'm dead. No, not yet. I met a man down in my next life, and he showed a story bright of a kid. Well, what is this? He said, what do you think it is?